What's up everyone, Darcblade here with a freelancer's guide to the combo system in Anthem. Now anyone who has played any of the previous BioWare games before would be well aware of combo systems, as they have used them in their past games such as Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Combo systems are a form of dealing extra damage or effects to enemies. Normally these involve hitting an opponent with one ability, which primes them, and then hitting them with a follow-up ability that detonates the combo, applying the additional effect. Now the primers and detonators don't have to be solely performed by you per se. You could, for example, prime an enemy with one of your abilities and then your teammate could detonate it with one of theirs. But in Anthem, the combo system has been adapted and evolved slightly to what we've experienced in previous BioWare games. Yes, there is still the system of priming an enemy with abilities called primers, indicated by a circle indicator on the actual ability itself, and then you have to detonate the combo through abilities that have a star icon on the ability. In previous builds of Anthem, the primer and detonator icons were different, but they have been changed for the full release. Now combos, especially the primers for combos, are normally always based around the elemental abilities that our javelins have available to them. Not all of them have it, but the majority of them do. So when you prime an enemy with, say, an ice effect, and then activate it with whatever detonator you're using, the combo will be activated, but the ice effect will still remain on the target. However, you won't be able to set off another combo until you have primed that enemy with a priming ability again, despite them having the elemental effect still on them. Now when it comes to detonators, pretty much any ability can be a detonator so long as it has the indicator on the actual ability itself. These can range from elemental attacks to blast or impact attacks. They're not restricted per se. However, when it comes to the combo effect, depending on what javelin you are using, whoever detonates the combo actually gets the combo effect applied. Now as I mentioned, depending what javelin you are using, the combo will be different. So if you're using the Ranger javelin suit, the combos created are classed as critical target damage combos. These deal extra damage to the target affected by the primer, so it deals very high amounts of single target damage, great for dealing with high priority targets such as bosses. With the Colossus, combos created by this javelin are classed as area of effect explosions. These are the ones most similar to the Mass Effect style combos we had. When you detonate a combo as a Colossus, it will cause a huge explosion around the primed target, damaging anyone nearby. Great for wave clearing. With the Storm Javelin, the combos created are area of effect spread combos. This passes on any elemental effect from the enemy that was primed to any nearby enemies. So this would pass on the fire, ice, acid or thunder effects. So depending what element was used to prime the target, you can either pass on a damage over time effect to nearby opponents through a fire ability, a freezing crowd control effect through ice abilities, even more AoE damage through an electric ability, or a damage debuff via acid abilities. And finally is the Interceptor. This javelin gets the aura combos. When the Interceptor detonates a combo, it will gain an aura around its body. This aura is based on the elemental effect used to prime the target you activated the combo on. Again, they're based on the element, so fire, ice, electric or acid. With this aura around the Interceptor, any enemies that are nearby you will eventually have the elemental effect applied to them automatically. As the Interceptor excels at close range combat, this combo suits the javelin's playstyle. Now of course this is just the basics of the combo system itself, and I'm sure as the game's lifespan goes on there may be changes. But when creating a loadout for your javelin, you want to consider what abilities you have, and if you're able to self-combo, or if you're playing with a group, then you could have someone dedicated to priming targets with others dedicated to detonating them. So there are lots of things to consider. It should also be noted that some enemies cannot be primed for combos thanks to their defenses. For example, you cannot really prime enemies who have shields, i.e. blue health bars. However, once their shields are gone, you can prime them as normal. Also, depending on what javelin you're playing, you can prime or detonate combos through your melee abilities. The Ranger is able to prime targets with its melee ability, and the other three are able to detonate them through their melee abilities. Lastly, when it comes to your ultimates as well, all the Javelin's ultimates are detonators, bar the Storm, which is both a primer and detonator. So there we have it, those are the basics in regards to the combo system in Anthem. Of course this is a guide aimed at beginners, so expert players probably know most of this already. Also players who have played past Mass Effect games and Dragon Age games probably are already aware of how these systems work. But nonetheless, I hope you found this video helpful, and until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you a freelancer's guide to the combos in Anthem. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.